Guys, what can a girl do to make you feel loved? Take a genuine interest. I play Destiny 2 for a couple hours, 2 to 3 nights a week. Not exactly hardcore, but I've been playing with the same group of friends for the better part of a decade. GF isn't at all a gamer, but she is a crafty lass. Sewing, knitting, crocheting. Out of the blue she gifts me a cross-stitched tapestry of the class sigils from the game. Just a simple, gentle and loving touch. I don't mean sexual, although who knows, depends on the mood. I mean simply reaching over for no reason, to place a hand on my cheek or shoulder, and giving me a look full of love means more to me than I can say. A lot of men, myself included, are starved for something like this. It really improves my mood for the rest of the day. Ask us questions about things we like, or give a hug once in a while. Looks like the thumbs award helped. When I'm cooking or doing the dishes or any menial task, and she just walks up behind me and hugs/holds me just to be close. Asks me about my day. Says I love you first in just the day to day. I do all that to my BF. But sometimes it's hard to tell if he appreciates it. Sometimes I feel like him being annoying. Dress up in a lifeguard outfit while I'm taking a bath because there's sharks. This is a bathtub. Let me be the little spoon. It's called jetpacking. If she gives a reach around, is it jetjacking? Ask me how my day was. Seriously, I just kind of want to know I'm on someone's radar. Scratch my head. That would be a good day if that happens. Having your head scratched while laying in her lap while watching a movie/TV is the ultimate form of contentment. If you ever read a book called 5 Love Languages, it explains the 5 primary ways people want to be loved. They are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Everyone has a primary love language, and if their partner doesn't love them in their preferred language they would never feel love. Mine is words of affirmations, so I love sincere compliments. It's amazing how you can look through the top comments and quickly identify each user's love language. Give us a compliment. 11 years ago a girl told me that I had beautiful eyes. I remember that moment as if it were today. A lot of the time, the only thing a man really wants, even if he doesn't know, is to have someone hold his head in their arms and whisper to him that he's a good man, good enough. The hard truth of the world is a person can endure virtually anything given 2 things. It doesn't kill them, and they are not given a choice. To be seen, understood and validated makes all the difference in the face of everything else. I suspect that's pretty universal. If it's your first date and there is chemistry, hold his hand. On my first date, my girlfriend held my hand while we were in the park after having seen a movie. Maybe it was a bit forward or not, depending on your definition of take it slow, but it was still amazing. Literally the second our hands touched, I felt warmth throughout my body, I felt at peace, and I felt loved. It had such a profound impact that I asked her to continue holding my hand. Haven't stopped holding hands since. Walking, holding hands. In the theater, holding hands. Sleeping, holding hands. My husband said one of the things that got him to ask for a second date was that I held his hand on the first date with both of mine. We were in the car going from the restaurant to the movie and he reached to hold my hand. To me it seemed natural to put my free hand on top of our joined hands, but he said he really loved it. So, most of the girls I loved did these things. Showed interest, and by interest I mean asking questions, learning and still respecting my alone time hobbies, and if asked, would either be a yay or northeast on joining me in this hobby for the day. Showed care. Guys tend at least not to take care of their cuts, wounds or injuries. A girl helping to bandage a wound is just showing me you care for me. Ducking hugging us. Seriously, if you want a man to feel loved, show him a little attention. There's a saying along the lines of nothing better than a empty bowl Monday. This isn't needed, but seriously, a kiss on the cheek and a hug before going to work is insanely awesome. Breakfast and mother ducking bed. Best goddamn birthday present I ever received. Woke up to cuddles and breakfast. Best goddamn day ever. Lastly, understand us. This is hard to explain, but we've always been taught to not show emotions. Asking us how we really are doing can help us more than any amount of sex would. Oh, and a back rub. Sweet Jesus. If she bakes me sweets, I feel like the luckiest person in the world. My high school crush used to make cookies for her whole friend group every Christmas. We both moved away from home, and I'm still chasing that high. You can surprise him with something, or some actions you know will mean something. If he really likes Panera mac and cheese and you show up to his work with some bomb ass mac with no prior warning, real good booster right there. Also surprise kisses, like jump scare level, sneak attacks. Bro, on the topic of Panera mac and cheese, does anyone else really just hate it? Agreed. Glorified hospital food. Quite honestly, just comfort them. Most guys are absolutely touch starved and aren't used to getting affection from people. So compliment them, hug them, cuddle them, kiss them, be nice to them, comfort them when they are down, tell them it's okay to cry. I'm sure that will get most guys to feel that you love them. Me specifically, just be chill. I'm not gonna judge you, I'm not gonna tell anyone about the stupid stuff you do, and I'm not gonna make you feel bad for doing them. If you eat peanut butter straight out of the jar with your bare hands, I will take a swig of jelly and do the peanut butter jelly time dance. This is adorable. Understanding that sometimes not wanting to talk means that we'd feel bad about telling you. For some stupid brain reason, we would feel real bad about telling you we lost a penny. Just keep that in mind. Also, don't ask what we are thinking about. Usually we are deep in thought about something like whether we should eat some toast or if it's too hot for woolen socks today. Hey, here's a picture of something I saw when I was out, and about that reminded me of you. I like this. It shows she's thinking about you. I do this, especially if we were talking about it earlier. This last few weeks my guy has really helped out in a very stressful situation, so I have been showering him with compliments, telling him how much I appreciate what he's doing for me, and tonight I had him pick a fancy dinner that I would pay for. He picked sushi. Tell the guy that he is good / matters / is loved / is not a failure. Not randomly, as that doesn't mean much. Tell him when he is struggling with himself, or when he is losing faith in himself. Men's feelings are usually repressed due to society not accepting their weaknesses, but we need as much support as anyone else. My GF of 10 years does these things when I'm down, and it means the world to me. To know she is on my side and supports me gives me strength. I can tell you, I just took a bite of my husband's Milky Way, and that definitely wasn't it. Married almost 12 years, and he has hidden his obsession with this candy from me. Pay attention to me, not in a subservient way, but in listening to what I may have to say. Be respectful, not in a submissive way, but respecting my opinion, and asking for it when it affects us both. Be understanding about things you care about and enjoy. Sometimes girls belittle a guy's interests or hobbies because they are not cool or normal. It goes a long way for a guy if you acknowledge that something's important to them and don't take the piss out of what they enjoy. She's a keeper if she asks you if you want to lay your head on her lap. Even more so if she has thick thighs. Ooh yay. Random hugs from behind. Try at all. I mean, put forth just a smidge of effort to be with me. It's draining to be the only one trying. Nothing happens without effort. Do something small and unexpected just for me. Occasionally, unprompted, my wife will bring me a cup of coffee or a snack. I don't ask for it. She doesn't ask if I want it. She just brings it into my office, sets it on my desk, pats my shoulder, and walks out. This gesture feels like a long hug. If I ask why she brought it, her answer is, I was just thinking of you. We have been together for 30 years, and being stuck at home together has us falling in love all over again. A girl in my class ran her fingers through my hair. We aren't dating, just acquaintances. And that's when I found out I really like that. Man, If she ran her fingers through your hair, she might be interested in being a bit more than acquaintances. Lay her head on my shoulder / chest as we're sitting together. Even better if she dozed off, means she feels comfortable and safe with me. Makes me feel completely content and happy. One of the best things a girl can do is to let a guy be open and vulnerable without judging him. Us guys suppress so many emotions because of societal standards, and not being able to share them around a girlfriend will keep the relationship from going anywhere meaningful. Notice us, compliment. We have feelings to. Compliments are like super powerful. It gives guys more confidence. As for what girls should do in a relationship, IDK never been in one. When me and my partner settle in for the night, she always scratches my back. It's such a small gesture, but it's like 20% of the reason I fell in love with her. Compliment us, give us hugs, and just ask how our day is. I'm very happy to say my BF is very open with what he likes most. Gender roles be damned. He's comfortable in his femininity, loves to cuddle, sit on my lap, be small spoon, and have his hair played with. Once he wanted to be degraded, but now he hangs on my compliments, and he has no trouble telling me what is wrong, and how I can make him most happy. Doesn't put unrealistic expectations of manliness on me, and also lets me feel all of my feelings without judgment. If she helps you change bad habits, then she shouldn't judge you for having those habits in the first place. Hopefully she'll notice your growth and love you more for that. Talk about their interests and ask questions. For example, my guy loves video games and computers, so I do research about computers and ask questions and play video games and watch videos on them, and then converse about what I learned and ask questions about them and try to enjoy them, even if it's a game I don't care for. Sincere compliments. In college, a female teacher told me I was a very empathetic person. I was so touched it almost made me fall in love, since I rarely get some. And 4 years later I still remember it and makes me smile. I'd say actually love me, perhaps hug me, or take a genuine interest in my interests. Compliment us, hug us, we love it. Guys are starved for that stuff. A hug from time to time, shower with us, and scrub our backs. Don't cheat on us. When she's asleep in bed and I get in bed, she stirs and wakes ever so slightly to say I love you and falls back to sleep. Make effort to talk to me and spend time with me. Most of the time I feel like I'm always the one reaching, rather than having people I actually know want to spend time with me. Listen and care. Also flirt with me, even if we've been together for years. My wife is dope and shows me lots of affection. I'm old and have been around a bit, so I'm not going to give some wholesome correct answer. Make love with us. Make time alone just for us. Give us a snack that took a few minutes. If you brought us a glass of beer, some us would probably duck and cry. Ask around, and you will find a woman who will absolutely refuse to do that. Don't be that. We are simple creatures, and love and desire you more than anything in the world. We feel love the most when we are making love. Be comfortable with yourself. Be naked and not worried about yourself. We don't share your personal hang-ups. We like your body, no matter how you view yourself. Women are beautiful in all shapes and sizes. I think it's different for every guy, mostly personality/experience based. For me, I would say, being someone I can count on. I'm realizing this is very important to me. I'm 6 feet 220 pounds, she's 5 feet 100 lbs. Every night, without waking, she big spoons me. It wakes me up, but I sure do feel loved. Every guy's different, but most people show the love in the 5 love languages. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Each person ranks them differently, so that's why everyone's a bit different. But understanding them all should cover the bases, and your partner's reaction should give you a good gauge on how they prefer to show affection. The other thing to point out is that it doesn't always stay the same. Maybe there's a big project at work, so quality time drops off. Maybe it's a good time to turn the dial up on acts of service and words of affirmation, to pick up some of the workload on the personal side of things, and keep confidence levels high. This all means you have to be in tune with what your partner needs, which means empathizing and being thoughtful are the best things someone can do to make your partner feel loved. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel for more curated daily Reddit stories.